In tarot, the High Priestess is considered the archetypal psychic. It bears the number 2, which can refer to duality, opposition, or union. The veil she wears is said to symbolize knowledge, having an epiphany, realizing something through introspection and internalization, rather than through active pursuit of knowledge outside of oneself. This card is all about intuitive knowing things from within, without need for prior teachings coming from external sources. It's about effortlessly channeling information from mysterious higher powers, or from one's own subconscious. It could typically refer to what we commonly know as feminine intuition, or even psychic abilities, especially claircognizance. On the picture, you can see a scroll sitting on the priestess's lap, yet she is not reading it or even looking at it. This is because she doesn't need to. She already knows intuitively and has the utmost confidence in that inner knowledge, as the determined expression on her face shows. She seems to be saying, I don't need any external influence or interference. I already know what I need to know. She has strong faith and confidence in her intuition and trusts her gut over anything else. She trusts her inner voice as her reliable guide without requiring approval from any external source. Upright, this card therefore means that either the person you're reading for has already mastered those qualities and are right to have faith in their intuition to find the better course of action, or that they might meet an intuitive confidant who offers sound advice. The card can also call for enjoying time alone to think things through and reconnect with oneself, or even trying to connect with one's higher self. On a practical level, the High Priestess card may announce some change or alteration, depending on which other cards show up in the reading. With this card, timing is uncertain, as it usually points to things that flow and fluctuate with time, as opposed to a specific moment, as this card is associated with the moon in astrology. Reversed, the High Priestess can mean ignorance, lack of or contempt for intuition, leading to constant doubt, inability to make up one's mind, excessive reliance on logic as opposed to gut feeling, and the need for physical evidence for everything. The person lacks faith, or might be letting other people's point of view dominate their own, even when it goes against their inner voice, which leads them astray or causes them trouble. Or the person is unable to distinguish between intuition and fear due to an accumulation of past traumas. Fear makes one believe that the traumatic past may repeat itself, and when this fear gets too loud, it ends up covering up the inner voice guidance and blocking the person from figuring out what's best for them. It can also show loneliness or being somehow forced into solitude and not enjoying it instead of taking advantage of it to do some soul searching. On a practical level, this card reversed indicates that some things are hidden from view at this point in time, or that the person is facing setbacks or dead ends that require them to withdraw within oneself, go into deep introspection, or consult an intuitive person to get good advice. If the reading is about health, This card reversed might indicate sleep issues, restlessness, or impossibility to find time for proper rest and self-care. If the reading involves another person, you may need to warn the person you read for that this other individual, usually a woman, may have hidden agendas. Fun fact: the two columns that surround the High Priestess are said to refer to Solomon's temple. This is an important clue as to the deep esoteric meaning of this major arcana. Solomon is said to have mastered incredible occult knowledge and powers, to the point that he could command demons. Some claim he was able to understand and communicate with birds and ants. Legend has it that he authored or dictated a one-of-a-kind duology, i.e., a two-parts book, one part being about how to command demons, the other said to be divine knowledge directly channeled from angels. Are those mythical books what the two columns symbolize on each side of our High Priestess? In any case, the theme of duality is again found in these two columns, and the High Priestess on the throne in between seems to suggest that she somehow succeeded in transcending that duality, which is a major spiritual achievement. The black and white colors may refer to the yin and yang, the two opposing yet interconnected forces that govern all life, and upon which the harmony of the whole universe depends. As a divinely inspired oracle, the High Priestess seems to have cracked the code to integrate both of these energies within herself, earning the right to be appointed the sacred guardian of the secrets of the universe, maybe as the rightful heiress to Solomon's powerful occult legacy. Who knows?